switching things up. They're heading down the ramp. They're trying to take these fights, and Luminosity, they might get caught off guard.
Oh, Steel's going to be the first to fall. This Palace split needs to come through, but we've got Happy up on the balcony to try and lock that one down. They already baited into the two players on ramp, and Happy, he can't hit his shots. That's going to let Luminosity get onto the bomb site, and Neckers to find a frag for the Palace. Henny's still shooting down. ZywOo's caught on the ramp, but MBK does come to bail him out in the jungle. This leaves just Neckers.
And he's got a lot to do, trapped in this 1v2. He's going to get locked out from the Palace. 4 players here going to go barreling on in to MBK. And okay, they are going to find him. And they do manage to get that bomb into the bomb site, so it can look to go down, and it will. With milliseconds time rotation from ZywOo down into CT, and he's going to peek on out. He does pluck Henny from this round, and it's going to go ahead and land a collateral. That allows MBK to swoop on in and find 2 of his own. He's looking for number 3, and there's only 13 seconds. That bomb is dropped out in the open. Luminosity, they have to pick up the pace, and instead they're going to get shot in the back. Apex and Happy managing to collapse on a steal, and Lucas, he's not long for this world. 1v4, 1 second left on the clock. He's just going to go ahead and
head blown clean off, and Luminosity just trying to pressure his connector to draw the attention of Vitality to allow for this split out from Palace. Lucas is going to be the point man of this round, but Apex, he's already crushing these players in middle. Happy's going to be going down to the Deagle, but there's a split from Palace, and Lucas traded straight away after 1.
Yeah, just Henny left up. They know where he is, and RPK, you know, just seasoned veterans of the French Counter-Strike scene, and all going to miss that shot, but Happy's there to bail him out, so a bit of an uncharacteristic miss from ZywOo. Not going to miss it the second.
Afford to give ramp control away to Luminosity. You can't let this one man come out. 30 seconds on the clock. The push is there, but Happy's already shut it down. And now MBK, he knows Henny's here. Henny's found one at least it up and catch out other setting up players of Luminosity.
We're the last team to play, so you have had some time to study them, some time to watch and get an understanding how they might play this. Here's Steel opening up with 2, but it's instantly into the maws of ZywOo. MBK going to mow down 2 over to stick around a little bit. And MBK, they walk on into his crosshair, but he's only good for 1. Now Steel on this pincer on in from behind. Going to start to apply the pressure.
Just stabbing into the behinds of Vitality for Luminosity, right? We expect fast, blinding executes. We expect quick pushes from Luminosity. Stairwell there from MBK. Maybe mistimed. He goes back into the scope of Yell. Another kill for Luminosity to try and equalize things, and now they'll push on into the B bomb site. RBK's there. He's good for 1. Happy catches the cross. The bomb's yet to get herself out of the apartment, so there's only 10 seconds left. Henny wins a crucial fight, and that's going to allow for a bomb plant as long as ZywOo doesn't come in from the back, and he's done. Luminosity. The slow pace comes
down here in the lower tunnels. He has got a man with him to try and help out, and they smoke like ZywOo. He's going to go down into the maws of these players at lower tunnels, but now they're at the mercy of Apex. He's only good for 1. Steel's back with a double. We mentioned how that's been something he's been so good at, is finding these trades. Finally, MBK is going to deal with him, but now it's Lucian inside of this A bomb site.
MBK, he's pushed forward by the Molotov. That's going to come back to bite him as Neckers finds the headshot, and it is just Happy left alive with the AWP. That was better late than never. Already being removed, and this was a pretty key thing for Vitality to actually get away with this win. They need to get rid of the AWP, but Neckers has got rid of 2 on this A bomb site in the meantime, opening it up for the taking. 1 more man rotating in while the smoke's being set up, and Apex is only good
time for Happy to build up a position over.
Play from Luminosity as well. They had 1 in Palace who was low, another man on ramp with the bomb, right? So you don't want either of those into this one. It's only 2 investments and already a mid push coming through. That's not going to be successful. ZywOo's been taken out. There's 4 more where that came from, but Luminosity just mopping them up. Couple of kills come through for Vitality though, and those are guns dropped over. If they can retrieve them, there's a chance for Vitality to keep up the damage, and damage is exactly.
And Apex does not look ready for it. Gonna try and flick up onto Lucas.
That opens up the window room. Luminosity, they have some strong map control right now. Apex will spot win Luminosity the round.
Oh, but he's been read, and Apex able to the boys up in the apartments. It's Steel and Henny. I spoke a lot about these two and how impressed that we've been with them. They have to try and get past the tank. RPK sitting inside of this B bomb site alone, looking to try hold back the Brazilian duo. They are going to get spotted out, and RPK fighting for his life now, wasting time, and he's doing more than that. Missed shot from Henny, and now just 5 seconds. He has to get this bomb down, and he's not going to in time. The round going to be picked up by Vitality here, and Henny might even go down after time thanks to this flank round from Happy. That is the 9th round. Lock that one in with 3 players surviving.
And we're still really yet to see Henny get into this game, right? He is near the top of his board alongside Steel, but He's still expecting some kind of faster B approach. They had 3 players stacked up on that bomb site, but it couldn't be more wrong. Nekis is pressuring in mid, and he's found another pick onto MBK falling off the stairs. Apex will retrieve some damage onto Yell, and in fact, he's just dropped the bomb towards top as well. Nekis, how has he not got that frag? Vitality keeping up the pressure, and Nekis is down to just 12 points of health. He is not long for this world. Steel, all that remains in this 1v3.
He can get. And a first, try and win the fight on Apex. Indeed he does. Fastest man alive might be Steel. And now the 1v1. ZywOo still tucked away, gonna get the timing right.
Point of contact, and there's gonna be 4, 5 players on the other side. Look at this burst from Luminosity. They all come around at the same time. It's a mess. It's a massacre, and ZywOo's gonna get 2. And he's still alive with a trade, and he makes it a double as well. This retake is well and truly on.
Yeah, Henny and Yell, the 2 that try and split that AWP responsibility, left up now only with pistols. The sidearm's going to try and get this job done, and Henny, 3rd kill of the round, is Happy up in the palace. Does tag down the first man, and Yell's playing around on the bomb. Happy's just toying with him, and Vitality, a 12th round, they get with twice the force. They're going to go to nade down Lucas, finish him off with MBK up in the apartments, and now walking into this B bomb site. Nekis has picked up one. Henny going to go ahead and tag down the other man over at short, and that is the bomb drop. ZywOo's going to fall short. And now the rest of the rotation's coming on in. Happy going to try and take up position at short. MBK does bail them out right now. And Happy, easy does it, sneaking on in. Going to go ahead and pick up this bomb, trying to clear out bench. And for the time being, Henny will go undetected. Going to try and emerge now and has done damage onto MBK. But window and ladder that's going to really cause some problems for Luminosity. They're going to try and take this fight onto RPK, and they do spot the bomb out. That prompts the rotation from Yell, but ZywOo's already waiting to cut these rotations off, and that's the biggest problem. This man in the backline, the linchpin, the failsafe for Vitality. Henny, missed shot inside of B, and he's got a lot more work to do. There's the first man come out. Ooh, RPK found up close. Happy's going to get tagged. And both going to try and do work from range. Apex goes peeking into it and does dispatch to the first man. Surely there's no way he's ready for Yell. So they will manage to find a couple of frags. Start to claw their way back into this round. Luminosity trying to pick this game up, but MBK smiting down Steel in the connector. RPK now picking up one of his own in the blink of an eye. It's only Yell left standing, and they know exactly where he is. He's got a lot to do, and 3 players still yet to find. That Molotov is going to force RPK out into the open, but they double peek into him, and Vitality going to be picking up that little bit of utility. He's going to go ahead and have his work cut out for him in this round, but it's Henny. Oh, look at him roaring to life. Going to go ahead and mow down 3 as everything's coming up Henny right now. Steals him with 1 more, and Apex will manage a quick double, but Nekis
blocks anyway. That is the case. Yell with the scout already tagging down on long. Lucas doubles up towards the toilets as well, and MBK going to walk to his death. Is Vitality already getting torn?
Vitality is going to be a B hit, and Henny now and Nekis have to try and stand their ground.
Already one of them going down, and Henny's going to follow in suit as well. MBK had already thrown utility up towards Ace and Luminosity. Maybe not ready for the pace at which B was going to be hit. Lucas and Steel did see Yell with it earlier, so it would be pretty valuable if he can get that frag, but Steel holding his own, taking down MBK, his teammate going down on short. And this AWP is really worth its weight in gold. He needs to hold on to this, so every exit frag is going to be so important to the last remaining player of Luminosity.
Happy still holding on to his. They get forced into the arms of ZywOo, and the remaining players trying to exit out through bank. MBK shuts them both down, and Vitality going to be picking up round number 4. Lucas desperately trying to make an exit. And he goes down with the bomb. Vitality
will have the opportunity to fall back and try and play on that back of the A side.
Dangerous round here for Vitality, and they're more than aware of that. Lucas going to go ahead and find himself one. Does retrieve the AK, and actually going to get bailed out by Yell. They're giving another shot here, but Happy looking more like Grumpy as he rounds the corner. Going to go ahead and delete Lucas. AWP sat up in the heavens, and Henny, it's all eyes on you to try and hold the fort, able to open things up, and he's been a real standout player. He's standing up now as he goes ahead and roars to life with a 3rd. Only 8 seconds left in this round, and Happy, while he might look to try and take it away from them, he's not going to get away with the battle, though, Hugo. They say the battle is the other half of the battle. And Lucas, he's going to go ahead and lose his Apex. Happy wins out a fight of his own, tapping it down Yell, and now it is just Henny. Fully blind, MBK deletes him. Steel finally arriving on this flank. And he's got so much to do from this position.
Getting reset. That's going to really...
The way the Brazilians does back off, but he's going to keep on taking these fights. Happy has to be a little bit careful. He is getting overwhelmed, and he will get dropped off. And AK's been retrieved, but Vitality, look at this map, just swarming with yellow as they're pushing on in to try and deny this save. And MBK looking to make it so.
The question is how much you're really going to find. In fact, I think it's a double boost as well. We have 2 players in the connector, 2 down. This one has got to be different.
Well, this time they have at least managed to delete Happy. ZywOo going to try and keep his eye on short, but themselves away. They've got a lot of work to do. The tank down here gonna get blown limb from limb. It's Apex left up, and Henny
around this T-spawn. Apex has gotten aggressive though, and he's dropped Henny in the meantime. ZywOo even finding a kill off a rotator in heaven. Apex is not done with 2. Or one, sorry, he's back in with a second. And just like that, that bomb can go down, and Vitality in a fantastic position.
Just his presence there was so unnerving. You can see Luminosity, they're not in control of that site anymore. They're having to try and poise just to flush out that one man. And you saw how much work he was able to get done on his lonesome, single-handedly opening up that round. Especially
when that position is so valuable to get at least 1 kill, right? We saw in the previous round when they did that, no one gets a kill because they're using full M4s, and that's, you know, excusable. But if you do that, close it out with a retake. And so it's not going to happen because Apex, he notices the problems that they had in the last round, and this time he just gets in their face.
But still, you've got 3 Molotovs left up. ZywOo, somehow going to find both players over in the toilets, and he's not content with that. Finally going to get shut down by Steel.
They've got 2 Molotovs left for the bomb, plus the AWP. MBK is going to drop Neckers, and just like that, it is there before Steel is ready. Second player tagged up on short. Neckers does get himself 1, but it's an instant trade from Vitality, still keeping that man advantage. The Molotovs do delay.
The issue is MBK lies in wait, and Henny's going to go to take the fight, but he walks to the rest of the French squad. Lucas, MBK, he's down to take this. Oh, he flashed though. Gonna go.
The A site, they're already taking B in the meantime. Happy only going 1 for 1, and that will not be enough. You need a huge individual effort, and suddenly it's come through. 2 kills just like that. Apex eventually going to go down, but it is left to the new boy on the block. ZywOo, he's got to show us what he can do here in this pistol. The bomb's already crossed, and that will be getting planted. Couple of flashbangs left to facilitate aggressive peeks from Luminosity, and they both go through together to bite them. Heavy up on short, only pistols to worry about. Steel does open up 22, getting double peek. ZywOo finding 1. And just like that, the AK has been retrieved, but will it get out? Yes, it will. ZywOo gets another frag. This is getting awkwardly close. Yell's going to have to try and save the day.
Already here, charging on in, and oh, he's going to find himself a 3rd. The youngster, the new boy on the block, trying to make a name for himself. He's going to find out. The embers up on this stage. Look at the smile on that man. How's he managed this?
A full eco ace. Like, that's so out of nowhere. That's so ridiculous. And right when we say Luminosity have a chance to get back in, already pushing forward, he's going to have to smoke that off. That will make it very clear that he was at least in this position at some point. They're ready for it, but so is he. 1 kill, damage to the second through the wall, but there's the trades of the pistols, and there's a lineup for Apex. And the bomb drops in the open. It's just Neckers alive, and surely time is too little with Neckers. A quick couple of Ds, and ZywOo sitting here. He found success in the previous round. Hillside pushing in is ZywOo. It's MBK to trade. There's another player here up on short, and that's a position that the T's don't control right now. Lucas isn't going to be able to cut off that peak, but he will be able to cut down off.
A little bit awkward, does go back in. 3rd time's a charm, as they say, as he tags down Yell into this 2-on-2. And Apex is making Steel feel very claustrophobic. Lucas a long way away from his teammate, and Apex is waiting in the bank. Looking to try and take this round. There indeed he will, Apex!
Confident as well, and him and RBK going to...
ZywOo, here he is, he's been a hero. MBK stepping up alongside him. Henny and Neckers, that's all that's left up. Make that just Henny. And we mentioned much of him. Vitality gonna shut him down, and they take this series 2-0. Vitality gonna be picking this one up. They make it look easy, not even breaking a sweat. And what does this mean heading forward for the French team? Fantastic stuff from them. For Happy and RPK, they defend their title here in Atlanta. For the rest of the boys, they managed to lock it in. And from here, where does this Vitality team go? The Frenchmen looking to try and be the best French team in the world, looking to try and reach new heights. They've added in a man who's lean, mean, and only 18. That is ZywOo, and he's looking fantastic. Vitality, they cannot be disappointed with this one. Dominant as ever. They're going to be picking up the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions in Atlanta, Team Vitality!